How everybody doing? Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. How everybody day is going? Yeah, definitely one of these pop up. Respect Sharonda Williams. You knew if you got a channel, share it out. If you got somebody you know that want to come join this live, share it out. Text them, whatever you got to do. Cause this is gonna be a doozy here. Yep, you're right. Cause guess what? This one is a doozy. Hold on. Let me get settled right quick. Let me get settled right quick. This live is going to be about what would you do about this? And how would you go about doing your thing? What if your husband or your wife, girlfriend or boyfriend, were living a double life? What would you do? And how would you handle it? How would you handle it? Respect Miss Chicago. How would you handle it? That is a question. How would you handle it if your significant others were living a double life and you didn't you kind of suspected it, but you didn't have no proof that he was. Respect to Miss Chicago, you knew everybody else gonna come in, everybody watching in the back, on the back end. What would you do? This for the men and women. What would you do? And no, when I asked this question, I seen something. This one was 36 and this guy was 38. They got married, they had two kids, whatever. And and it's kind of like she knew something was off about him, but she couldn't put her hands on what it was. Respect at it again. And from what I've seen, what I saw the picture and the videos he was putting, the video he was putting up of him and her, and sometimes him by himself and how he was talking and his persona. I'm gonna ask y'all ladies this question. What would y'all respect King 28? Oh, okay, okay. They are. Okay, I'm gonna have to do a live about that later on tonight too. What would y'all ladies if a man was doing that and you saw him using a filter and talking kind of sassy? What would y'all be thinking? What would y'all be thinking? What would y'all be thinking? When y'all be thinking kind of on the sweet side, when y'all be thinking he on kind of on the sweet side, that what my thinking would be. And how would y'all handle it, ladies? If you found out that your man, your husband, that you truly love, that y'all been together for all the years, we're living a double life, come to find out, I ain't talking about with another woman. I'm talking about with another man. What would you do? What would you do about it?
The truth, you messy. Hello, everybody in the chat. How are you? You know what?
Look? How am I messy when that is reality?
I know it's reality. I'm making a joke because it's a serious. It's actually has happened in life. Like I know that it happens. I've seen movies like on Lifetime, and Lifetime movies are actually real movies. I mean, real life things that happen, and they make it into a movie. That's what Lifetime is about. Literally, it's about life.
Yeah.
So,
Uh, don't even read what don't even read what Sharonda Williams just put.
hold on, let me see what she said. I will get the
And they go at it again. They in the closet. They in the closet.
Oh God, get up here at it again. Help come up here.
See, and hold on, I'm taking.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, just think if you is with a man, y'all know each other for a long time. He didn't get no sign that he was like that, but all of a sudden you find different signs of him doing different things that is uncharacteristic of a man. What would you do? Would you confront him?
I don't. I mean, okay. So like, if okay, so I've been married like almost 37 years, right? If I found out my husband was on the other side of town, I'd be done with that because there's no way you can't come back from that. I'd be done, like done. 37 years down the drain, but done. I don't play that. Get up here at it again. Hello, Shay's Tube. How are you?
Hey, Shay, too. I'm like, I guess it's different for men if a man found out that his woman is a woman.
You
But
guys
me,
will jump and you guys will be like, hey, I want to join. I know y'all. That's how y'all do. Y'all think of it as a,
majority, I'll put it this way: majority of men probably would say that.
yeah, they would.
But yeah, but me myself, I don't like to share. I don't like to share.
Mm-mm.
I don't like to share.
Well, I mean, come on now. Sharing is one thing, but I'm talking about your man has a double life and he's with a dude and you are a female? Yeah, that ain't gonna, I'm sorry, that's not gonna fly. But they'll fly, but it's not gonna fly.
What would you tell your kid? Hey, and the question is, how do you explain that to your children?
Y'all, I can't tell you what it is, but mommy and daddy are no longer together because your daddy decided he wanted to be on the wrong side of the tracks. I'm sorry, it's funny.
But but think about this though, and you know what happened to that his what he did to his wife, right? You know what he did to his wife? He unalived her, took the
Mhm.
police on a police chase, and
Mhm.
unalived himself.
Mhm.
You know why he unalived her, right?
Right.
Because he scared his secret gonna get out.
Mm. Then he shouldn't have had that secret, right?
Yeah,
You made your bed, you lay in that daggone thing. Period.
yeah, yeah. And Miss Chicago said fruity, and she said she would have to put her gown, her grown woman drawers on, pray about it, and she don't know send anything to send me to jail, and hope and pray that I don't take the blame like I should have
Amen,
known.
Rock. Mm-hmm. I get what she's saying. She's saying that she doesn't want to do anything to go to jail. But I mean, like I said, I would send him on his one-way ticket to you know where. To get and again, what's up?
Hey, not
What's
too much.
that? What would you do? What would you do?
That's a oh gosh. Of course you're gonna be mad. You're gonna be mad as hell
Mm-hmm.
about that. And then ugh,
That's what I said.
that's sort of hard, like how you will react. Seriously.
Mm.
I call them sassy pants. That's what they are, but to each his own. You just gotta let it be and move on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's what I try to tell majority of majority of my chat is women, right?
Mhm.
And
Mm-hmm.
I give them like sometimes you got to vet the men. Don't be, and people say, "Oh, I move, I'm finna move in with him, or he finna move in with me." Why is he moving in with you? Why he don't have his own place?
Right.
And that should be start clicking in your head about that, right? Why he ain't doing this? Why? Oh, I take care of my man. You know how some females are. I take care of my man. He ain't got to work. Well, then you ain't got a man.
Mhm.
You got a little boy. You take care of another child.
Yeah.
Sugar mama.
Look, that's when I go, like Scooby Doo.
That's his sugar wife.
Yeah, and that's what I don't understand about some of the men with these days. They didn't grow up when we grew up, right? They didn't grow up when we grew up.
Right.
Like I was saying when you were talking this morning, that first one. When you went, when you went out the house, you went out with your mom, without your dad. You already knew how to act before you got in that store.
Right.
Don't touch nothing. Don't ask for nothing. Don't even look at nothing.
Right.
And you got it where you got it at. And that was something wrong with. And that was something wrong with these children these days. Cause at it again, you were right. Some of these special need kids, they smarter than we are.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. That situation right there is kind of crazy. How did you? I know y'all went. Let me ask y'all a question. I guarantee y'all can probably tell if a man on the other side of the track or on the right side of the track when y'all look at him.
Yes. Duh. They be saying, "Oh, he's so sweet." Yeah, he is sweet. He got a bunch of sugar in his tank. Period.
Oh,
Real rock,
sorry.
real rock, real rock.
Oh, sorry.
I saw what he said. They have sugar babies.
Stop it. Oh God. Okay.
They have male sugar babies. Yes, they do.
Go ahead and add it again. I'm laughing too hard to say anything.
No, that was the YouTube channel. It just came up. My bad.
But it's funny, but it's also a serious situation that women and men go through. They marry somebody who they think they know, but all of a sudden they got this other secret life. Is it okay for people to have a secret life outside their relationship? I don't think it's okay.
So I watched the video Mondo had sent me, right? He emailed me a video, and it's about a case where the woman, he ended up shooting her on his, shooting his wife. So I started watching videos of them together, and I'm like, how could she not tell that he has sugar in his tank? You can totally tell. Yeah, that part.
Yeah, and the video that I watched, I listened to how dang, cuz go get another damn muffler.
That was out of nowhere.
Yeah, but and he's talking like, oh child, go ahead. I'm like, damn, you can't tell by the voice.
I mean, their demeanor tells it all.
Yeah,
You got a really
that's,
sweet husband, right? You have a real sweet. They have husbands that are really sweet, but they're sweet as in they're just sweet, right? But then you got some that you can tell that are beyond sweet, and those are the ones that are really too sweet, if you know what I mean. That's
mm,
that's the ones with the
hmm
sugar in the tank. Now you got sweet husbands that'll do whatever for their wives. They're their ride or dies, right? But you got ones that are beyond that kind of sweet. And then you can tell their demeanor, the way they walk, the way they talk, the way they smile, the way they dance. I mean, it's just like, wait a minute. That type of thing. That's how you could tell. Sorry to say.
I'm ask y'all ladies this question.
Yes,
I'm ask
some
y'all
women
ladies this
be in
question.
denial. Thank you, Shay.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Thank you.
They've been total denial.
Total
They've been
denial.
total denial.
But like, your man is gay. I don't have anything against gay people. Just don't get that wrong, because no, we have people gay in our family. We don't have to like. We're not against gay people, but I feel like don't act like you're. Don't pretend you're something you're not. You have to be yourself. You have to be yourself. Period.
Yeah, we come up with our would have, could have, should have, but unless I'm in that situation, I really don't know. But a lot of them are manly men, and it's hard to tell sometimes. Yeah, some of the manly men you gotta watch it for too now. They
Yeah,
got it real good.
for
They
real,
got it
for
real
real.
good.
Yeah. I mean, it's a two-sided thing. It's not just men. It's not just women. It's all. We can't pinpoint. Oh, it's just the guys that got sugar in the tank. Some women got. I don't know what you call a woman with what. That's on the other side of tracks. But man with sugar in the tank. What does a woman have? Salt? I don't know.
It's like I said last night. I don't know that you catch what I said last night. The mom is a lesbian, and the daughter is a lesbian,
Okay.
and what that it, we could take it. We could take it and look at it all different ways, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did mom say it? Tell her daughter it's okay to you like love women, whatever, whatever. But like we said, kids don't do what we say; they do what they see.
Yeah, but okay. So I feel like this. If the mother was gay and then the daughter turned gay, right? It's not like she could watch her and then she turns into one, right? It's not like that. It's not really like that because it's just something in your DNA, I guess you could say. I don't know exactly how, you find out that you actually that or not, that if you're gay or not. But basically, I feel like it's in your DNA. It has nothing to do with your DNA from your family. Like you can't just be gay just because your mom is gay. You either are or you're not. There's not, even if her mom wasn't gay, she possibly could have been gay as well. Either way. You know what I'm saying?
It
Yeah,
would be like
and
being androgynous because there's some people that's born a male or a female, but
Yep.
they have the tendency of the latter. Like my nephew, we knew he was ever since he was little. He never
Mm-hmm.
played with the boys in the family. He always played with my daughter.
Mm-hmm.
And finally, I just said, "Wait till he come out and say something." And he finally came out. And I was like, we already knew that. But
Look
he
at look what
is
Renrock
gay.
said in the chat, y'all. He
He said,
said
"Look at
Adam's
Adam's
apple.
apple."
you know what gets me though? You know what gets me
Hmm.
about some women?
What?
They date so many different men, the same type of men that they try to get rid of. Like, wait a minute, then all of a sudden they go date women. I'm like, what are you? What are you trying to do? And then all of a sudden they get with the woman doing the same thing the man was doing to him.
Mhm.
Then what? Hmm. Now,
Mm.
now which side of the track you want to be on? That side of the
Well,
track or the other side of the track?
you just have to be true to yourself, period. Like if you are,
Yeah.
you are, and if you're not, you're not. There's no hiding it. It doesn't matter how they want to put it. You can't hide it.
Yeah, cause even I keep talking about work. Sorry. Where I'm at is a lady. She had kids by a man, but she got married to a woman.
Hmm.
And when her mom passed 2 years ago, other woman left. Now she back with messing with men. So I mean, I think it's a choice
Hmm.
for them. In college, them college girls like to experiment.
Yeah, I hear that a lot. I do.
Yeah,
I hear that a lot. I've never thought of experimenting. I've always strictly been a guy for guys. No, I would not be with a woman
strictly
for anyone.
Ickley,
Yeah, you been a
strictly,
guy.
Yeah,
strictly
just
Ickley.
yeah. Strictly that. Yes, that part.
Hmm. That's
Definitely.
right. We getting us some T-shirts made with that on
Yep. Straight up.
it.
You bet
Hey,
that.
Nate.
And I look at it like this right here. If you got a suspicion that your man is on the other side of the track and you let it go on for so long, you so in love with him, whatever, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and one, so y'all got kids, you lied to your kids, first of all, both of you, right?
Right.
Yeah.
You
That's
lied
called
to
betrayal.
yourself.
First of all, that's called betrayal. It's not lying. It's betrayal. Straight up.
Yeah.
Lying is
One, he
one
not
thing,
being
but that is straight up betrayal.
you lying to your and then we already know how some kids is, right?
Mm-hmm.
And your kid could go out, see your dad. Oh, that's why your dad. You know what? Then what the kid
Mm-hmm.
goes, kid like, hey, dad. He said that this kid said you on the other side, on the flip side, you kind of fruity. Then what? Then what you tell him? Oh, I'm not. You're not. That kind of
Yeah,
hard, ain't it?
that's right. It's betrayal all the way around. You betrayal your wife. If a man did it, you're betraying. You betray your wife and your children and anybody else who doesn't know anything about it. It's all betrayal, straight up betrayal. And the same thing goes for a woman who does the same thing. It's betrayal. Because it's one thing when you're lying to somebody, but you're actually doing something and you're with someone else. I mean, and it's even betrayal if they go to a woman too. So it's not just if they go to a guy, it's betrayal regardless.
Yeah.
But
Period.
And I look like this right here. I think some of them, women and men that's on the other side of the track, right?
Mm-hmm.
Be with another man and a woman of the opposite sex just to try to prove that they are not that way to their family members, to their friends, to their coworkers.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what gets them in trouble.
And Nate said he's not the pappy.
so what do you think about those guys? Are they we seen all these prison movies and stuff like that. So guys, your people go to prison and they come out, they be a little different, but
Right, Shay.
sometimes make you wonder like, uh, did you have a chili dog?
Hey, this is how I look at it right. I'm gonna answer that question right there.
Okay.
Uh, you
Oh
don't have
boy.
to someone go in there and say this right here. They come out, then they meet somebody that they was in prison with, right?
Uh-huh.
They say, hey, I see you with another guy. Oh no, I wasn't. It kind of make you wonder, was you that way before you went in?
Mhm.
See, nobody just turned that way before they go that way. They had to be that way before they went.
Exactly. But the thing is they're hiding it, and they have to pretend that there's something they're not, and that's when it becomes where the truth comes out. He's hurting people. They need to just tell the truth and face it that they either are or they're not. If they're not, then you marry a woman. If you are, you marry a man. If you're not with a girl, then you marry a guy. Either or. So, like I said, I'm not going to put it on men and I'm not going to put it on women, but regardless, you should always be true to yourself and others because it will come out. Truth comes to light no matter how you want to put it. It always comes out sooner or later. Okay.
And
You're either
then
going to
that's when
get
you get
caught
murked.
doing it, huh?
That's when you get murked.
Right. So you either get caught doing it or you're going to go and be like, I'm tired of hiding this. And I'm just going to let you know, I can't do this anymore. And I'm gay or I'm les, whatever, however you want to put it, right? At least, you tell your truth. But when you do that, you're hurting not just yourself, as in like where people don't trust you anymore, but you're hurting those that are around you. Just
Yep.
tell the truth. Freak the
Yep.
damn, freak that stupid, closet everybody be talking about they getting out of closets. You should have been out that doggone closet. You should have been walking around everybody and acting yourself, not as something you're not.
It's sorta hard for them to do that because you got those, haters out there that bash you.
True.
I'm telling you, my nephew, being
Hmm.
like that, he been
Hmm.
attacked so many times, riding on the L, standing at the bus stop, all kinds of things happen to him. But
Wow.
the one thing about him, he ain't scared to throw them bows.
There you
That's
go.
the one thing, but, uh,
Right.
truth to my neighbor, he don't live over here anymore, and he was a big guy. I'm talking like 6'3", but often we see him dressed up like a lady.
Yeah.
So he had fooled so many people around here,
Right, Miss Chicago. Mm-hmm.
some guys, and, they found out he was not a girl,
Right.
and they jumped him. That's why
Wow.
he moved from over here. And
crazy.
then my cousin, who was gay, but he got with some supposedly real guys, and he threatened to tell the truth about one guy, and he's no longer here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just like Miss Chicago said, some women are just afraid to be alone.
Yep. There you
And
go.
that's one. See, I'm gonna ask y'all this question. Okay. What would y'all be hurt more by? A man being with another man, a man being with another woman.
Wait, say that one more time.
A man being with another man, or the man being with another woman.
Neither one. That's still betrayal. I already told you that. That's betrayal.
Yeah, dry
I don't
say
play with either one. I don't care if it's a man, a woman, a dog,
and it's
a house, a
cheating, right?
car. I don't care. You're not gonna do that to me. If you plan on doing something, you need to come tell me. I'd rather you come tell me instead of you going out there and doing stuff. I'd rather you come tell me. That way, if we do, break up and it doesn't work out, then hey, you can go on your way and we can be friends. That way the kids can, still have their mom and dad, right? We don't have any issues.
Mhm.
But if you do it and I catch you behind, don't even come talk to me. Don't even just pretend like we don't even exist on the same earth. Period.
So what she's saying is, if he tell her these things, they could still live in convenience for the kids' sake.
Right.
What
Not
about
So
you,
not
Eddie?
stay together, but definitely,
oh,
still be able to live and coincide with
mhm.
co-parent still in
What
one
about me?
in
I'm
peace.
walking around with picket signs and everything. Your dad like the same thing I like. Watch your man. Watch
Oh
your
Lord have
dog.
mercy. I'm so done.
Hey,
Oh,
but you know who I actually feel sorry for? The ones that have kids.
yeah.
Yes.
And you know what kind of kids can be cruel in school. And you know this and again, and you knew there's some people in the chat. They can be cruel.
Mm-hmm.
Especially the kid that found out that, oh, why your dad in here? Oh, he probably at the Rainbow Club.
Mm.
Or,
Mm.
or my dad worked there and he saw your dad there.
Right. That's crazy.
Your child gonna be in a fight day. You gonna get a call from the school every day because your kid fighting.
Yep. Oh, now they calling you gay. Your daddy gay, you gay.
Mm-hmm.
Same here, Chicago, Miss Chicago. I'm feeling the same way you're saying.
Look,
I would be the same way. I would be the same way. Yep.
let me change that. I'm sorry. Your dad happy, you're happy.
see, I'm like this right here. I think so, but some just like me. If your wife, your girl, leave you for another woman, right?
Mm-hmm.
You feel some type of way. And I think some women be the same way. If a man left her for another man, am I adequate enough for the opposite sex? See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You kind of be looking at you start like, what's wrong with me?
Yeah.
Why? Why they do that? Why they go do that to me? You know, all the why, who, where, why, and how questions start in your mind.
Oh, I'm just thinking about an incident that happened when I was with my kid's father, and we was riding, and I mean, she was pretty. She was pretty, pretty girl, nice build and everything. He almost
Mm.
broke his neck to look at her, so I started looking at her too. He was like, "What you doing?" I was like, "Damn, she got some big tatas." Yeah. He like, "Whoa, let's get her number."
Oh Lord have mercy.
But yeah,
See, but just think about it. Think about how many females have succumbed that have been unalive because of their husband or boyfriend have found out they are on the other side of the track and they're afraid that the woman that they with gonna let their secrets out.
See, that's the one I'm talking about with, okay, so with Armando, the one that I'm talking about, the video that he sent me, okay? I'm assuming, this is me with my thoughts, my opinion on this. I think she found out he was on the down, right? And then she confronted him because they had a dispute before he shot her.
Oh, I'm not laughing at that. I'm not laughing
No,
at
I
what you
know. He
just said.
shot her in the head, right? He shot her in the head. He unalived her, right? Then then he went to, he's running from the cops. They chasing him down. He went and unalived himself. He probably unalived himself because he didn't want to go to,
Oh,
to the
I
to the
think
bars,
that's
to the place of bars. Huh?
what I was talking about with the two kids. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
basically, that tells you right there, like, what the heck? Why would you do something like that? Why would you go unalive her for the dispute of something that you did wrong? You in the wrong. If he actually got caught being on the down low, right? If that's what the situation was, where they had a dispute because he got caught being on the down low, then why are you mad at her? Why did you go do her that way? Why would you pow her to, to being alive because of something you did wrong? You done made your bed. You need to lay in that bed and take the consequences. Why you doing something to her? She didn't do nothing wrong.
But look at the big picture,
Hmm.
Only she and a few select knew. Now that he did that, everybody in the world know.
Mm.
Duh.
Hey,
That's if she plans on saying anything. That's not even the reason why I'm saying it's my thoughts and my opinion on this is that she caught him or found out he was on the down, and then she was like, hey, look, this ain't what's happening. You gotta go, bye, whatever it is whatever the dispute was about. And then he unalives her, and then he leaves, and then he has a car chase with the police, and then he pows himself.
Mm.
What you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So he
Uh,
should have just he should have just laid in that bed, whatever he just did, he need to lie in that bed, and that's it. He made that bed. He need to lay in it. Period.
Hey, he probably landed it for a million years.
And yeah, but the thing about it is he should have just left. If she told him you have to go because of, if that's what it was, I'm not saying that's what it was because I don't know. I'm not a fly on the wall and seeing what happened between them two. But they did have a dispute before he did that to her, right? So he goes and unalives her for what? I don't know. But let's just say it's because she found out he was on the down. Because I'm telling you, when I tell you, if you watch this video, everybody, I'm going to say, I'd say 80% of people, if you guys really look at this guy, you would see him as a person that's on the down, that he likes guys, that he's not really into girls like that.
Yeah. Now you talking about the one that was whatever he was on there by himself using filters and stuff like that.
Hold on, let me see if I can find the name of it. Hold on one second.
what is the name of the Kardashian mom? What is her name?
Uh
Uh,
you talking about the one that turned into a woman?
I'm talking about the mom. What is her name?
Oh, the mom? Okay, well they got two moms now. But
I'm talking about the actual mom.
I know I forgot her doggone name.
Anyway, we need to call her and get her opinion. Cause
Mr. Chicago said she's not trying to get graphic on here, but she normally do the butt test. Okay. When it comes to her, if a man allows her to touch them back there and don't complain, she move
Mm-hmm.
around and don't mess with them.
Okay, so real quick before I forget, the name of the video, the person that did this video is Twisted Crimes, right? And it says married woman shot in the, the top part of the body, over the neck, because sometimes you don't want to say certain things, by husband for finding out some things. And when you watch this guy on this video, I'm telling you, he's on the D-low for real.
That was the idea for this topic.
Mm-hmm.
Together, my sister.
Hey, together, get up here.
And then Mr. Chicago said she pay attention to see how long a man looks at another man or a child. Hmm.
Mm,
Hmm.
I hope I don't find. No, see, that's worse for me. I promise you this: for a man to look at a child and he's a, ped, that's worse than a man being on the down and the one that cheats on his wife. I'm sorry. I find that very, very. That's more horrific for any with as far as anything else. I would never, ever, ever, ever allow a man that I'm with to look at a child, no matter how long it is. I'm sorry. If they pass their eyes because they went in front of them, that's one thing. But I catch you looking at a child that's not ours, it's you're gone. Period. Done. That's it. Not playing. That's
But what if the child look like his nephew?
no. I'm not no.
What about his little cousin?
Girl, stop playing.
What about the neighbor's kid? Hey, you can only look at a kid if he walk in front of you. You better not look nowhere. No.
No, no. I'm so against peds. Is it's not even funny.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
so against peds.
You know they
Like,
got the app that let you know that the pets in your area.
yeah, but you
So,
got some, just like you got men that's on the down that like other men and women that like other women. They
mhm.
got some doggone peds on the down. Okay, they do. They have them at home and they're looking at pictures of kids because people sitting there posting things on their children, and this is what they're looking at. Like, think about it. That's disgusting.
Right, cause we got one in the area, and I see his wife got to drive him everywhere. He look crazy.
Me too, Miss Chicago. I love me some Lifetime movies. But yes.
Respect to Just Jay and Jennifer. I just put the link to what she was talking about in the chat.
Okay.
I just put the link, and you tell about that filter. And I
Mm-hmm.
know you'll see. I know you see the video.
I seen the
Don't
video.
you?
I looked at it all the way through, and I'm telling you, the boy is on the
Yeah.
down. I don't care what filter he uses. I don't care if he puts one with a beard, full beard, a big old big old headed melon man, whatever it is. No way. He's on the down. From what I can see, he's definitely low.
But you also understand that's how Hollywood rolls. That's the
That he's on
whole
the low.
no. That's how they roll. That's why the secret society is the Illume. It's
Mm-hmm.
like that, and
Mm-hmm.
P Dotty is yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. And then back in the day, they was like, I for example, Rock Hudson, gay as heck,
Hmm.
but he had to live a regular life in order for people to like him.
Hmm.
Because back then they did not accept that behavior that we are accepting now.
Right. And then look at what you call him? Hold on. P. Diddy. Look what he doing.
I said P Dotty,
Oh, you did say P. Diddy. I'm sorry.
but P Dotty.
Oh, you call him P. Diddy.
Yeah, P Dotty. And we got the Pied Piper. So
Hey,
yeah.
I cannot with
you know,
her.
you know who? Hey, y'all already know who next on that list.
Hey, Jenny. Hey, Just Jay. How's it
Who's next on
going?
the list?
Uh, uh, uh. What's his name? That gonna just had it on my tongue.
He had it on his
Uh,
tongue.
I hope you didn't have it on your tongue. I hope you had it at the tip of your tongue.
No, he had it on his tongue, not his tongue.
so she asked that question. So she asked that question. Uh, Beyonce husband. Beyonce husband.
Hey,
Oh,
Keon.
JB?
Mm, yep.
No.
Oh,
Hey,
him? Yeah. Ooh, and let me tell you something. I don't know how many of y'all think this, but I think it, and it is my opinion, my thoughts is he's ugly. Some women think he cute. I'm like, where? Ooh.
I know Justin Bieber said Will Smith, P Daddy, and somebody else
He
had
did.
him to do the butthole. And I'm talking
Mm,
about the dance.
mm,
Do the butthole. Do the butthole. Do the butthole. A lot of them that grew up, Usher, all of them, they had to go through some stuff. And just when you see music celebrities blowing up, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they got down right.
So what's his name? Old Town Road guy.
Uh,
Uh,
Nas.
Lil Nas.
Mm-hmm.
Look at him. He came out, so there wasn't nothing they could do with him.
He came out of what, the closet?
Yeah.
I didn't know Nas was that way. I thought he was gangster. I must have
No,
skipped that one.
We talking about Lil Nas X,
Lil Nas
Oh,
X.
oh, okay.
Old
Old
Town
Town
Road.
Road.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah, they had a big controversy of him with the devil, and if you saw that video, was the devil licking his butt? Oh
Sit
no,
on
he sat on the devil.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Jennifer there said, "Wow, she just saw that." She said that guy is a fruit salad. She just saw that dude in the video.
Thank you. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? I'm telling you, fruity. Fruity is all out.
Miss Chicago said, I've been through a lot of pain, so I'm trying to prevent some things when it came to my kids.
Hey, that's understandable because you can't tell these days which side of the track these folks on. They can't tell what their true intentions are because they hide their true intentions.
Yeah.
And what I try to do is bring light to situations
Right.
so people could be more aware. As y'all see, like I said, I got more females in the chat and probably watching live for the bushes than anything else. And this is more towards them because guess what? Females are the most underrated humans on this earth.
The truth, it could be because you got that flag behind you and you look like the next president. It could be that.
Look, I wouldn't even make it. Look, I wouldn't even make it to swear in.
Swear him in, ladies. Swear him in.
Look, I wouldn't even make it. I wouldn't even make it to swear in.
Oh, here
Because
you will.
they wouldn't even like me. They wouldn't like me. They wouldn't like me.
Nah.
They wouldn't like me because if they try to do, nope, vetoing it. Giant executive orders. I've been outside so many executive orders.
I'm for it. I'm for it.
I'm gonna tell you right now, the government needs a whole new lobotomy. I'm just saying. They need a lobotomy, big time. From the beginning to end, like from the top to the lowest to the highest. I don't care where what they do, they need a lobotomy.
Let me tell you what the government is like. The government is like right now. Back in the days, grandma, great grandma, they accept the fact that Papa Willie was gonna go out there and make babies and family everywhere else. But they had a home. They had kids to raise. Papa Willie bought that bread home. Yeah. So that's what they doing in government. Hello? Turn the other cheek.
They need a lobotomy, y'all. They need to change everything. They need to start from the beginning to the end.
They need to, but it's not.
I
Everything
know.
is gonna change.
I
We
know.
all gonna be some aliens pretty soon. I'm waiting for my alien man. Where you at, Mr. Roboto? Hi, Just Jay. Thank you. Wait a minute. Is that a female?
That's female. That's female. That's female. Miss
Uh,
Carter said, even though she might have said something to that man in anger about finding out his secret, some women won't even speak about it because they feel too embarrassed about it. That's her opinion. She hit another one right on the head. Some women probably embarrassed about that
yep.
because they made the wrong choice. And plus, y'all know you have them family members say, "Hey, I don't like him. There's somebody here I don't like," but they got that love in their eyes. They don't pay attention. As soon that go awry, they just stick around, just to stick around.
Did
They
somebody
can't get over that feeling. They can't get over that feeling.
did somebody drop off? You knew?
You
Just
knew
Jay? Yeah.
that.
Just
You knew
Jay.
dropped off.
Just Jay. That's just the profile. You have to go check out my videos to see the real me. I
Shay,
hope I'm not
Shay,
hideous.
hey, Shay, you right about that. They need to
And
restructure, get some young individual in the office. Yeah, there's too many damn old folks up in there.
oh no, they got younger people in the school in the educational system. Them girls be 21, graduated, they in the school, being teachers, don't have no kids. How the hell can you teach somebody you don't have kids? You don't understand kids.
It's crazy. It is crazy. And
Yeah.
kids take patience. Kids take patience.
Mm-hmm.
And there's some people like, oh, you ain't got no kids, you don't know whatever. I've heard that a lot about me. You don't have no kids, you don't know. But guess what? I have raised my two nephews and my niece. I was
Right.
in the same house they was in. So I know how they're gonna move and how they're gonna be thinking. Right?
Right.
And then when I go to work, guess what? Majority of the people I work with are teenagers. So I know what they thinking, I know what they talk about. So I'm up to date on stuff. See, some adults do not pay attention to what children or young adults talk about or what they do.
Mm-hmm.
That's some out of the loop.
Right. Just give them kids a iPad or a tablet. Let them go to town.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we know you refer to the government. We already know that, Shay.
Oh, just Jay said, I want to hear the lady talk again. She crying. Why you crying, Jay? What lady talk? You talking about you know?
I guess you were talking about you.
What?
I guess you were talking about you.
She crying
Eh,
now because I said you got to go see
oh yeah,
my video.
that's a different. That's a different avatar. She don't even look like that.
That
She don't
is
look
a
like
picture of
that.
me though. But
Yeah.
yeah. Um.
You look like Star off of Marvel Comics.
What? I love Marvel. Why you say that? I love the Marvel.
But I told you it don't. You don't know what you're gonna get when you come over here. What I'm gonna talk about, and they kind of threw y'all off when I started talking about that, though, didn't
It did. It did. You said I'm gonna go do a live and blah blah, blah. And we come over here like, oh, you know what?
it?
And that bring me to about a time when somebody said, "Yeah, let's sit back and watch a P movie with two women getting together." I said, "Better yet, let's watch one with two guys getting together." They ended that conversation.
Oh yeah, yep. The girl said she thought that man was abusive to his wife.
Hmm.
He probably was. He probably was. No telling. No telling.
I didn't see the
Cause
video. What race are they?
it's in Twisted Crimes. I'm gonna put the link. Unless you
What
got something else,
you
I'll
dropped
put
the
the
link,
link back.
but I'm like, what race are they?
Uh, Black.
Oh.
I think he a little lighter skin and she a little brown. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's a whole lot of men, a whole lot of women walking around here on the down low. And I'm talking about the fruity kind and the one that like kids. So it just, like I said, we gotta watch our kids. And guess what? And I know you work with kids, and I know I already know their headache.
Yeah, some of them.
Yeah, but it's our not only teachers, principal. school bus drivers, us as adults, it's our job to protect the kids from home. But like these days, you said something to these kids these days, the parents won't get mad, and you just try to keep them out of trouble.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
But back in the day, go ahead, hey, go
No,
ahead.
no. I was just agreeing with you.
Yeah, and you know when we grew up, the neighbor got you, the next neighbor got you. You got it when you got home,
Mm-hmm.
and you knew how to act when you walked out that door. All that stand up on the school bus. Oh, that wasn't happening back in the day, was
Nope. Well, I wouldn't know because and living in the city, we took public transportation to high school, so I never rode on a school bus, so I don't know how that would be.
Yeah, but you knew how to act out in public though.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
all I'm saying.
yeah.
Cause you knew you acted out in public, and before you got back home, your parents already knew what happened. And then but don't let them have to get off of work to come see about you.
Mm-hmm. You done messed everything up.
Mm-hmm. You sure have. You talk about Christmas, you ain't getting that for Christmas. That shoot. See, hey, think about it. Look how young these parents are these days.
Yep. I see them.
And then on top of that, you try to be your child friend.
You
No,
knew
that
said
don't
drop
work.
the link.
Oh, she said she had a phone call. Okay. Okay. She had a phone call. Okay.
Yep. Kicked out. Yeah, this is interesting.
I'm gonna ask y'all this question. I'm gonna ask y'all this question. When you got in trouble, when you got a whipping, what did you get? What you get used to get a whipping with?
Whatever my mom could get a hold to. Whatever she get a hold to.
All right.
You're
I'm
right.
sorry. My bad. I had a phone call and it knocks me off where I can't hear nothing, so I just drop off.
Are you on that Android?
I'm on my iPhone.
Oh, okay.
The sorry ass iPhone.
Hmm.
Dang. But they good for something, but they ain't good for another thing. But you right.
Well, what it does is it like knocks me off where like I could be up here, right? But you guys are not going to hear me. So what I do is I drop off and then I come back in once I'm finished with the phone call.
iPhones ain't worth it. But anyway.
Android do the same thing. Stop playing with me.
Oh, D-Truth is Android?
Yeah, I'm telling you what. I'm tell you why that. I'll tell you why that. I bet you. If my Android mess up, it cost me less to get it fixed. That is, it cost me less to get it fixed. It costs y'all more to get it fixed than buy a new one.
Okay, so I call Verizon and they'll send me another phone if there's an issue with it. As long as I didn't drop it in the water or drop it on the ground, I don't have to go through the insurance. They just send me another phone.
You got that insurance
I've been
plan,
with
right?
them for almost 15 years now, so they love me over there.
You got that plan, right?
Yes.
That insurance.
Yes.
Well, with me, D-Rock, I was just telling you, New, my son, I'm not son, grandson, grandson, whatever. He is talented. Now he's into fixing phones.
Oh,
Yes, he's 13 years old and he repairs phones. I said, oh, he learned it on his own.
that's good. That'll save you a lot of money.
Yeah. Yeah, Miss Carter said, honestly, if most women can tell if there's someone in their family that way, why they can't tell their man is that way? Don't they say women have women intuition? I think they just choose to be blind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
They
they
looking.
got
Man,
intuition.
Hey, Miss Chicago. They looking for that rent payment. They look for that mortgage payment. That's what they looking for. They like,
Well,
I
I
don't
mean,
care.
she also said earlier, insecurity. Insecurity makes a woman not think straight or don't want to see straight, I should say. Shouldn't, they wouldn't want to see straight because, hold on, I got hiccups from drinking this doggone water.
My
I don't know
mom
how.
used to call it living in convenience.
Right. But what I'm saying
yeah,
is, like, you got insecure women out there that they'll see it, but they're like in denial for the fact that they're just that, they just don't think they can get anything better. So they just stay with what they have and they just continue to be in denial. Their man could come in there with a dress and still be like, "Oh, I know you playing. I know you playing. Boy, go
Uh,
ahead and sit down." Like that.
they'd
Like,
be like,
no.
Halloween ain't now.
Right. This ain't Halloween. Why you wearing a dress? No, they're not going to question it. They're going to make it like it's a joke. But man, if your man's wearing a dress, he got a bra on, there's something going on there. Okay, I'm just going to say that right now.
I'm telling you another thing what it is though. I'm telling you another thing it is. It's self-esteem, like everything else. Hey, no telling how many times a man had told her she ain't gonna get nobody else, she ain't no good, she ugly and all that stuff. And that
Mm-hmm.
plays on some women's psyche.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I said some women put up with it.
Yeah.
That's some women ain't gonna put up with that BS.
Period.
So when you come in, hey, a man come in the house with a dress on, hey, oh, soon he sleep, whatever he doing, his stuff is packed, it's outside the door. But why would you want to let a man come live with you anyway?
Let
That's
me
the
tell you
question
what.
I want to ask a woman.
Let me tell you how my husband does not like pink in any manner. Let me tell you what it is. Okay, my man's a man. Okay, because I ordered him a phone because his phone was going like the screen was getting messed up, right? And I called Verizon and they sent me a phone. Why you think they sent me a lavender phone? It almost looks like a pinkish purplish color, right? And I was like, why would y'all send me a lavender phone or whatever this color is for my husband? I told you he's a man. He does not like pink or anything girly. So they had to resend him a whole nother phone and they sent them a blue phone. But my husband laughed his butt off when he saw them send him a lavender phone. There was no way in heck was he going to take that to work or anywhere else. So I had to send it back. So if you got a man who likes them colors, the little girly colors, I mean, it has to be mixed with something. I don't see why. I don't know. Some men are okay with wearing it and they're actually men. At least I think they are. Or they're making pretend like they are. I don't know. But literally, he would not. He would not do pink. He doesn't even like whipped cream. I'm serious. I'm
but
serious. I'm
but I'm telling you
serious.
this right here. I'll tell y'all this right here. With me, with breast cancer awareness, but whatever, I would wear a pink shirt. I'll wear a pink shirt just cause of that situation. You know
But
what
if
I'm
you
saying?
wear
So,
pink, you're gonna wear other color with it, right? You're not gonna just wear pink and that's it, right? Or that
oh
light girly colors.
no. I'm wearing some blue and I'm wearing some black with it. So
Okay, to offset the pink. I got you.
yeah,
I understand. Yeah, I understand that. I understand that.
Yeah, I mean, at first it was like you didn't want it. If you saw a
They
man,
go with polka dots. Stop it together.
if if you saw a man wearing pink, you like, you question it. But now
Mm,
I see that it's a thing. They stepping out of their norm. So I said, well, it is what it is because
yeah.
we program them as kids, pink for girls, blue for
Yeah.
boys,
Right.
and that's how it is. And
Yeah.
they grow up like that.
That's true.
But now it should be like you could wear any color you want.
I've even heard a guy like literally. It's been a while since I heard it, but it's like I said, it's been a while. They said it on YouTube. They said if you're a man who wears pink, you got to be a man to wear pink. You gotta you gotta be true to yourself. Like you're not a man if you don't wear pink. Like what the heck you talking about? Like if you can't wear pink and be I don't know how to explain it, but basically he's saying it's okay to wear pink. You could be a man and still wear pink is what he was saying. And I was
Mhm.
like, okay, you say so, whatever. And then all of a sudden I started seeing people with like more and more on a daily basis wearing pink and light pink with like a gray and anything to offset the pink, but also show the little bit of, show a little pink.
But that was that preset mind. I mean that mind preset that they imposed on
Hmm.
us as kids. You can't wear this color. You can't do this. You can't do that. I'm cool with it.
Mm-hmm.
And like I
It-
just
it-
go ahead.
it's just like say you can't wear white after Labor Day.
I wear
Forget
white.
that.
I'll wear it when
Forget
I want to
that.
wear it. Shoot, ain't nobody
Wear
gonna tell
what
me.
I want to wear.
That's crazy.
I know. So right now at my job, it's so crazy. Cause we sit back and we say, who the woman in the work field? You know, like what we talking about, like females that actually dress womanly.
Mm-hmm.
And we can count about 3 or 4 of them out of 500 employees. 3 or 4 of them actually dress like women. And
Yeah.
then, as far as being a man, I think I could count only 1, and he's a foreigner.
Yeah.
He's a manly man. I could
So
tell.
if they were, so do you think it makes a difference if it's light pink or bright pink, like the bright pink that I have on my roof right now? Do you think that's the manly man to wear that bright pink, or do you think he should just stay with the light pale pink?
I think they could wear whatever. It's colors.
Mm.
It doesn't
Yeah,
represent
because if you
anything.
think about it, right, they're not calling women saying that they're gay or lesbians if they wear green, and that's a green. Green is a guy's color, right?
Green or blue.
Right. So
I got
why we
women.
could wear it, but they can't wear pink and purple and whatever else, and so further and further. You know, I'm just
I
saying.
got somebody that like they only wear earth tone colors. I got
Mm-hmm.
somebody that wear just blue only. But
Mm-hmm.
me, if you come to my office, which everyone has came to, they said, "Man, this is the happy place because it's
Mm.
so colorful."
Yeah.
I mean, I represent it all.
Yes, she
I
does.
got a
She has a
question. I
fairy
got a
island in her.
question.
She has a
I
fairy
got a
island
question.
in her office, y'all.
I got a question for y'all two ladies on the panel and the chat. All right, the Pink Panther, the cartoon. I ain't talking about the show. The Pink Panther.
Uh-huh.
What is a lady or a man?
That's a. It's supposed to be a man, a guy. It's a male, whatever panther.
I never
Okay.
thought about it because I never knew that he was attracted to anything. Was it? Was there ever a show that he was attracted to anything? It was always him
No.
against somebody.
Yeah. But here's another question. This is a history question right here. See, y'all know history.
No, not really.
Okay. What color was Betty Boo?
She was black.
Yep.
I know that
You
for a
knew.
fact.
Yeah. Yep. She sure was.
I did my research because this was a girl that worked with me. One lady was infatuated with Disney. What you call it? Yeah, Disney. So she had everything Disney, and another one was infatuated with Betty Boop. And looking it up, Betty Boop was actually a black singer that adorned that look, and they took it, but they because at that time in that era they had to change it to pink,
Hmm.
like Statue of Liberty.
Yep.
She was supposed to been blue. But they were
Mm-hmm.
like, "Oh, nobody's gonna respect that," so they changed it to green. That's the alien. Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, that is. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah. I like to throw a little history question at that there. You knew know that. Like
Mm-hmm.
like when these uh trans when they made we want to turn to the other gender.
Mhm.
Everybody thinks it just started now. It started way before then.
Okay, so
Wait.
this is my opinion on that. I have nothing against them. They can do their thing. They're human just like we are human as well, right? I
Right.
think they should have a bathroom for the bi. I'm sorry, the trans. I'm sorry. See, I'm looking down there. I read the comment and I said bi, but the transgenders, they should have their own bathroom. The women should have their own bathroom. The men should have their own bathroom. And when I say transgender, I mean like the men that's going to be women and the women that's going to be men. They should all have their own bathrooms because you don't know who's a ped and who's not. I'm just going to say that. Period. They should have their own bathrooms.
While we on this right here, what do y'all think? in women traditional sports, whatever, should a trans woman be allowed to compete against a woman?
Compete as
Heck
a woman?
no. Heck no.
No, because that's a man who turned into a woman, and that means that they're going to have more stability and whatever they call it when they're doing the running and whatever they're playing than a woman would.
It's not fair. But if
Nope,
it happened, it happens, huh? As
Hey,
far as
not
I'm with
fair.
y'all on that. I say I'm with y'all on that one.
Yeah, it's not fair.
I don't care what kind of hormone pill, whatever you take. I don't care how long you've been taking them. It's still a disadvantage.
It sure is.
And what do you tell you? What do what do what do you tell you? What do? I'm trying to figure out how to phrase this. What do you
Just
tell
say it. Don't even worry about phrasing it. Just say it.
a woman to woman, man to man? You got children.
Hmm.
What do you if a woman has a child by a man, and the man said, "Okay, you don't, I don't have to worry about it." And also come back later and say, "I want to see my child." What do what suppose that woman and that woman is supposed to do?
Wait,
Should should they let that man see that child?
wait. Say that one more time. If the woman has a child with a man, then what?
And she with a woman, right?
Okay.
And the woman, them two women, don't want that man to see the child. Don't want him to have nothing to do with it. So how do they solve that problem?
Okay. So what you're saying is, if a man and a woman have a child, right, and the woman has another woman, so
She
like
with
they
another
choose,
woman.
so they choose to be with another person, another of their own sex, same sex, right?
Yeah, she with her own sex, but having a child with a man,
Okay.
and
So
expect the man not to have nothing to do with the child.
okay, so the man doesn't want anything to do with the child, but the woman does have. She has the child, and she's got a woman who wants that child, right?
Yeah,
Okay, then yeah, that's fine. I mean, the children need love regardless if it's a man or woman. It's what you do to these children that counts. It's what you teach them in the long run. It's what you do for them in their future and how you keep them from having a bad future. That's what you got to look at. We're not looking at, oh, it's a man bringing up a woman or I mean, bringing up a child, or a man and a man bringing up a child. Either way, it's still going to be the same thing. As long
yeah.
as you love them, take care of them, feed them, clothe them, and have a roof over their heads, and make sure that they go to school and get their education, that's all that counts.
Then what if he changed his mind and say, "Hey, I want to be a part of the child's life"?
Okay, you could be part of the child's life, no problem. But you got to understand that this is who's been their mama, and you've been gone for God knows how many years. I mean, yeah, you could be in his life if he chooses it. Because see, sometimes these kids get to choose if they want that person in their lives or not, correct? I mean, you done left for how many years, and then now you want to come in my life? I'll be damned. My mama been doing good with her girlfriend or her wife. Period.
But at the same time, man,
Can you hear me?
yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, somebody
But
just called again. This time I hung up on them. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
but at the same time, say it'd be about 3 months, right?
Okay.
And the woman that she's with
Mm-hmm.
don't want the man to be in that child's life,
Okay.
but the
If the
man want to
woman.
be there.
Okay, so what you're saying is, if the daddy of the child don't want the woman to be with that other woman and have their child in the midst of it, right?
Yeah,
Okay, but if he chose that he didn't want to be in that life of that child, he doesn't get a say so. He doesn't have a say so. Even if he is the sperm donor. Because you ain't
but
no
at the,
daddy if you're not a daddy if you're not in your child's life. A father is the person who births you, but you got to be a daddy to be, for them to be in your life. That's how they become a daddy. You're just the father because you're the only one that gave you know, sperm donor. Period.
But at the same time, he could change his mind and say, I want to be in that child's life. But then the one that had the baby said, okay, I want him to be what the sperm donor be the child's life. But her partner don't want the sperm donor to be in the child's life.
Well, then she's just going to have to understand that the father is stepping up. He's stepping up, but the child gets to say yay or nay. Now, if it's a baby still, it's not, you said 3 months later, that's still a baby, right? It's still an
Yeah,
infant.
yeah,
It's still like what, 3 month old. Okay,
yeah.
so he's not going to be able to choose because he doesn't know no better. He doesn't know. But as far as the other person saying, no, I don't want the daddy to be in their lives, that's not right. They can't do that. They have
Yeah.
to understand, because if they don't allow, or if they say, oh no, I don't want him to be in her life because she, you know, he left 3 months ago and now he decides he wants to be in the baby's life. I don't think we should, you know, let him do that. No, you're not going to do that. If you're with that person, then you need to start thinking like that person. That baby's going to need their daddy if he's going to be right. Now, if he's the kind of daddy who's going in and out, I don't blame the other person saying no.
But but I look at it this way right here. See, the other person that's with that other person, that star that they're afraid of losing that person that they with, and she go back to that man, that probably start creeping in their head too. You see what I'm saying? So hey, it is what it is.
Right, but
And it
that
again.
goes with insecurity, right? That goes with insecurity. It's just
Yeah,
you're
and
insecure with your mate that you're with. So if you don't have, if you're insecure, then that's going to make a problem for your relationship. Period. No
yeah.
matter if the man's there or not, that's still going to have, you're going to still have problems in that relationship. So you got to have
So
security in order for you to be allowing other people into that relationship, which is like the father, is what I'm saying. Not as
yeah,
in like joining in, but actually being there for the child. And then not only is he just in, and that's another thing that they have to make an understanding as well.
But
If
that's
you're
what we
going to be in
saying.
the child's life, you're not here to be with me. He's not here for me. He's here for the child, and that's it. You
But
have to put that, you know, you have to put that line in between y'all two, so that way anything you
Pink
talk
Wolf,
about only has something to do with the
Pink
child.
Wolf.
Yes.
Ow! Okay.
Oh, take a breather.
That's what we're saying, is that if he decide to be in their life, then what effect would they have on their relationship?
It
Because
wouldn't.
she don't want it, and then she do.
Right. It wouldn't have an effect. That's what I'm saying. That would be like an insecure relationship. You got to have a secure relationship to be able to make it work. And like I
But
said,
girl, you
they
know the
have to
booty make the
line.
booty go crazy.
No, no, you got to put a line between you and the woman that you just had a child with, and the father. Need a line between them, and the only thing they can discuss is the child, and that's it. The child's welfare, the child's, you know, the money that's going to be given for that child, the money that's going to be taking care of that child. That's it. Nothing to do with him and her. And oh, baby, you know, we need to get, no, none of that. No, 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 no,
Realistically,
no.
realistically, when you look at it, whoever make you happy, that's who you going with.
Yeah,
Whether it's the baby daddy or it's your love
right,
or whatever that is.
right.
Uh, so that's the thing. How would you make a decision?
That's what I'm saying.
that
Said
damn
I'm
amount.
trying to, you guys, I know everybody in this chat, y'all know what I'm talking about, because I know what I'm talking about. Okay, so what I'm saying is, in order for that person, I'm talking about, let's just say, okay, I'm going to give names, okay, because we're going to make this,
N-
let's say David is the guy who had the baby with Jane, okay, and Diane is the one that's with Jane, okay. Diane and Jane gonna have to have a discussion about it, and then they're gonna have, the way that Jane is gonna, well, yeah, Jane is gonna have to tell her, look, this is for the child. This is not for you know, David and I. It's for the child. He wants to be in the child's life. So now it's either you go to court and that child is gonna have to go back and forth with the mess, or you could just go ahead and just do it the right way and be an adult about it and allow him to see the child, but always have that line okay, to keep him from going over that line. If he goes over that line, then that's going to be a problem. Then you're going to have to do the court thing. But if he stays behind that line, stays away from Jane, and only there for that child, then Diane needs to understand that this is what it is.
But you got a problem though. You got a
What's up?
problem though. Diane might be jealous from the giddy up anyway, cause Jane would had sex with David, and David done put it on her too good.
Not David.
Say it again.
Yeah.
Oh, but look, we talking to a person, and I was gonna bring this up. We talking to a person that been with one person majority of their life.
Yes.
We got a group of people that have been through several relationships, so their outcomes and results may be different.
Right.
So that's where we at.
Okay, so what you're saying is what I'm saying. Okay, what you're saying is what I'm saying is not correct.
No, what I'm saying is what you saying is how you feel, but we got people that been through several relationships. Their thoughts might be different.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
that's
But
the
I
only
just feel
thing.
like if a woman decides to be with another woman who has a child with a guy, she has to be secure in her ways. I'm sorry. It is what it is. She just has to be secure. And
Girl,
she
ain't
has to know
nobody
that
out there
that's
like that.
well, it is how it is. That's the only way a relationship works is security. You got to have security. If you don't have security, you ain't got nothing. I'm sorry to say.
Then let's form a band.
Huh?
Let's form a band. Keep your legs closed. Keep your legs closed.
I'm so done with her.
You don't want the problems. Keep your legs closed. Marry your high school sweetheart. Get the hell out of here.
I mean, like he's her past. That guy's her past. And if her new beau or whatever, her new woman, if Diane doesn't understand that Jane has a child with David, then it's just something they have to work out if they want to stay
Right.
together.
Right.
Period.
But this woman is placed in a position where she got to choose.
But why would she have to choose if he's literally staying behind that line that's gonna mess with anything to do with them?
Wait a minute. What was the question?
But you gotta look at it this way too. You gotta look at it this way too.
Oh my God, I
And,
cannot. I
and,
cannot,
and,
y'all. I cannot.
I'm sorry.
and, we talk about Jan. We talk about see, jealousy will creep in no matter how much Jan and David stay behind that line. Her spouse, who she with, it always gonna have in the back of her head if or when Jan and David get back together. You see what I'm
Okay,
saying?
but regardless if that child exists or not, and Jane decides that she wants to be back with David, she's gonna be back with David, regardless if there's a child in the middle or not. But what I'm saying is, okay, so how about this? How about we fix it? How about this? How about Jane and David only see the only time he can see the child is when Diane is there, so that way Diane don't have to worry about nothing happening between them. How about that? I'm just saying you gotta have security.
She's still gonna worry. She's still gonna
That's
worry.
so insecure. That is so insecure for somebody to worry
I
about
know.
that.
I know that. That's why I brought up that situation. You know I love rabbit holes.
You love rabbit holes.
Hey, you do it right now.
Look,
Too.
these
You gotta
I got
stop
one for
playing
you
with me.
now. I got one for you.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
No, your next topic should be like, nothing against you new or anybody that does this, but like, I got a Mexican mamita at work.
Mm-hmm.
She been married to her husband. It was gonna be 50 years, but he passed.
Oh,
That's the
my
only person.
condolences for her.
That's the only person she been with.
Yeah.
So the topic should be like you know, you met your
Mm-hmm.
husband
Mm-hmm.
and you been with him. Only
Yes.
him versus
Mm-hmm.
people that been with different people.
Right.
That should be his next topic. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
People
I
that
already had
doing
that.
somebody like I say high school sweetheart versus whatever.
Oh, I already had that in my head.
You
Well,
already had?
first of all, you guys are not. That's one thing that nobody really understands. I've been with somebody before my husband, and
And
that
that's why we
person
need
was.
this, baby.
But listen, the guy that I used to be with before my husband has passed away. He got into a head-on collision
Say what,
with
huh?
an 18
What?
wheeler,
Huh?
and that's after that is when I met my husband.
What happened?
I had a man before my husband that I used to be with. We weren't like intimate like that, right? We were not intimate.
Right, somebody.
We didn't even get to that chance because um, he ended up passing away. He got hit by an 18 wheeler. He died right away. He passed right away.
Right.
So
Sorry to
after
hear that.
him was my husband that came into my life. Yes,
Sorry to hear that.
that's okay. I'm okay.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna read this what Miss Chicago said right quick. She said she would pick a man wearing a pink shirt or even a peach because sometimes they wear it for Cancer Month, but I can't or will not accept a man with a man purse at all. Cannot do it. And she said no surgery still won't take the fact that they are men, they are stronger. You right about that.
Mm.
Yes, there is definitely Miss Chicago, definitely a lot of scenarios, but that's when he was. I think the part he was asking was like they already had a child together, and then she ended up being with a female after the fact. Am I correct or not?
Right.
Yeah.
Right,
When they was already together, those two women was already together.
right. They were already. They had already like. They're not. She's over there like she had a child and the man didn't want to be in the child's life, and then she found her female versus being with a man, and then that man decides 3 months later, yeah, I want to be in my child's life. Well, yeah, that part. Different
Yeah.
scenarios for sure.
Together, I cannot with you. I
I can.
cannot with
You cannot with who?
together.
Together either. I know, me neither. She always got something to say. She don't want to come up here, but she got that lickety lick in there. Girl, stop.
I knew she was coming with something.
She always saying something. Always, but don't want to come up here. But yeah,
But
so yeah, like
that's a
I
different
said, that's
that's a whole lot of different scenarios right there.
huh?
So I said
Say it
that's a
again.
whole different that's a whole lot of scenarios because that goes on.
Yeah.
It, I don't care if man, woman, woman, man, woman. Relationship, regardless, with kids,
Yeah.
without kids, there's gonna be some insecurity in there.
Right. But I mean, okay, let's just say, let's put this scenario out there, right? We have Diane, not Diane, I'm sorry, Jane, who met Kevin. Okay, she met Kevin. And after her and her man who broke up because he didn't want anything to do with that baby. That's the same kind of scenario, regardless if it's a man or a woman, it's still the same scenario, right? I mean, you know what I'm saying? It'll be the same thing. There's still got to be security for him to have in order for him to let Jane be around the daddy and letting that child be, let that man see the child. But I would make sure that I was there at the time that he comes and picks up the baby.
Yeah. And here's
But
another question.
you
Here's another
also,
question.
and wait, and also another thing is you have to be careful when they want to come into that life 3 months later that child is not going to get taken, or is he up to no good with that child? You know what I'm saying? That's another thing you got to be careful with too.
Yeah.
Just saying.
And yeah, and this thing, you made me lose train of thought just there. I had something on my brain yesterday. I was
Sorry.
gonna
Sorry.
say, uh, what's that? Dang, keep talking. It'll come back. And again, you see how she did me, right?
Oh, Lord have mercy. I'm
You
sorry.
wrong me.
I have a habit of doing that because I end up having to be like, wait, let me see what I gotta say because I will have a major brain fart. I can't remember what I was about to say, and
Oh
if I
yeah,
don't say it right away, it's gone.
I just realized what I was gonna say.
Go
Okay,
ahead.
the child get older, right? Child get older.
The child's older. Okay.
I don't care the man or woman.
Okay.
Do you talk bad about the father?
No. No, you don't.
And
Let me tell you why you
what?
don't talk about the father. Let me tell
Okay,
you why you
okay.
don't.
Hold on. Let me
Because
finish.
it
Let me
makes you
finish. Let's
look
see what's good.
bad. It makes
Yeah.
you look bad. Go ahead.
And let me say this right here. This too.
Go ahead.
Do you tell your child when they get older, and when they ask you, "Where's my dad at?"
Okay, so are you talking about a scenario where the mom is bringing up the child by herself?
Now, the woman and woman, or man and woman, it doesn't matter. If he asks, well, he or she asks, why my dad ain't here?
Well, your dad is the
What you
one
tell
that
him?
helped take care of you. Your father is another story. I don't know how to explain that. I mean, I would have to, if he wants to see his dad, his father, then we would have to kind of look into where he's at. If he's been like MIA, if that's what you're talking about.
Do you tell that child, I don't care the father or another woman, that this is not this is not your biological dad or father, no matter how you
Okay.
put it. You see
No,
what I'm
okay,
saying?
so yes, you tell them, but you have to tell them when they're of age where they understand if as far as that's your father, that's what I'm saying, because it ain't gonna be that's your father if it's a woman. So if it's another man that Jane has gotten, ended up with, and she's taught, let's say Kevin, okay, yes, you'll tell your child, but you're not gonna tell them right away. You're gonna wait until they're old enough to understand what that is, what the difference is.
And then the next question is how the mother gonna tell that child.
Okay. Well, this is not this is the man that's always this is your dad because he's been taking care of you since you were young, right? But your father is MIA. I mean, I don't know
But
any other way to say it, but I'm not going to sit there and start saying he's a dog, he's this, he's a download. No, I'm not going to do any of that because I'm me talking about him. It's not going to just make him look bad. It makes you look bad because that means you're no good either because you're sitting there talking about somebody in front of your child and making them look bad, right? Why would you want to
but
do that?
hey, you knew. But
Yes.
on the download, when you said this is your dad, but this is your father, it kind of like he is talking about him.
No, no,
Put him
no, no,
down.
no. I'm saying this.
Hold on. It
Go
kind of
ahead.
like putting his biological father down in
No,
some
no,
sense.
no. I'm not saying that's how I would say it, but I'm saying if it came to that, I would have to explain it a different way. I'm not going to sit here and tell you step by step how I would say it. I'm just saying I would let him know this is this I would explain him how explain the situation, and then I would say your father, I would, if you want to see your father, when it comes to the point where you want to see your father, we can look for your father, we'll look for
Yeah.
him, and then you decide if you want to still talk to your dad or not. It's up to you. From there, it's that child's, their opinion, it's their choice.
And then you know something else that a mother got to explain to the other guy too.
Hmm.
You might be in this child's life, but you're not his biological
Right.
father. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because so far, some people, some fathers and stepfathers get in that they are biological, they child, right?
Right.
And sometimes they take it too far.
Well, so in that scenario, let's just say the father is no longer in his life. It's been years and years, and that child has grown up. That person that's cared for them is now going to be adopting that child. He's going to adopt them. So it will be like something like that's your dad, that would be your daddy. But your father is MIA. So now that's a different scenario, right? Because you actually will, If you've been with somebody for so many years, that person's going to want to adopt that child.
Yeah, but it's like, and sometimes all depends. See, and sometimes you gotta be careful with that too. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta be careful with that too. You know what I'm saying? The reason I say that is
Mm.
the mother might not be talking bad about the biological father, but what the man that she with is saying to that child about his biological father?
Say that one more time.
What is that? What is that man saying about that child biological father that the mother ain't saying? You see what I'm saying? That the man she with, she don't know that he telling the child all these nasty things about.
Yeah. So
You see
that's
what I'm saying?
where, yeah, that's where you have to talk to that person. You have to tell them, look, this is not what I'm going to be putting in my child's head. I'm not going to talk about the daddy. You're not going to talk about the daddy. If I find out you talking about the daddy, there's going to be a problem between us. Because I'm not going to allow you to do something like that to my child, as well as I would not do it. So why would if I'm not going to do it, why should you do it? So if they sitting there talking down about the daddy and don't even know the daddy for themselves, right? They just know by you say, if you don't discuss something with that person, you keep your luggage to yourself, you shouldn't have that problem because they don't know anything about that father. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. But sometimes you know how some men are. You know how
Yeah.
some women are,
Yeah.
and especially if that child, especially if that woman don't know that man is saying that to that child.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
it'll be a problem if I find out. No, it would be a problem because that's not fair for you to downgrade the father, his father. That's not your place to do that. First of all, that people need to know their place for sure.
yeah, because
Yeah.
when cause all of a sudden this child biological father comes back around, and you know how kids are. Oh, he said this about you, and mama let him say it. Now you really got a problem now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
You're
I'm
welcome.
sorry. I was sitting up there. I'm cooking my dinner for tonight.
You're welcome, Miss
What you
Chicago.
cooking?
Well, I'm gonna have me some chicken.
Fried or baked or grilled?
Girl, it's fried.
Okay. What you gonna have with it?
I don't need anything to go with my protein.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Never.
She put
Never.
D-Truth, she put me in my place.
What? For real? I'm like, I need some to go with my chicken. I need some to go with my steak. No, I get my protein.
You welcome in Chicago.
Yeah.
Look,
Oh, you two, you together? She having fried chicken.
Fried chicken and pizza. Okay.
Pizza. I want some pizza. Bring me
Yeah,
some.
me too. What kind of pizza together? As
it
long as
don't
it's not
matter.
pepperoni, I'd
I
like you
just
to
want it.
share.
Yeah, all sharing and caring.
Yep, sharing is caring.
So,
But
D2, you said
go
something
ahead.
about you don't have kids?
Nope.
Thank you, lucky stars. Hallelujah. Ba, 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 ba.
No, I would never say that. I love children.
So,
Some
but
people, yeah.
hey, I'll tell you something though. My two oldest nephews, and I got a niece just turned 14.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, that's a pain. Boy, that's a and I'm close to my 14-year-old niece than my nephews.
Right.
Mm.
You knew know that, and
You knew knows a lot, huh?
yeah, you knew.
Y'all gonna
They
stop playing with my
knew.
name.
Look,
Hey,
hey, D2, that's a good
yeah,
thing. I'm telling you. I mean,
yeah.
it might not be good at tax write off, but it's a good thing.
Get on my nerve.
I'm sorry. I'm being honest. Kids
But
are good for tax
Oh
write
my
off.
God.
hey, and then again, you knew y'all grandparents, aren't you?
Huh?
I am a glam parent. Say it right. Glam parent.
No, I don't have any grandkids yet.
Okay.
We're
Okay.
working
This
on
on
it. We're working on it.
this do not include you. You know.
Okay, go for it.
Would it include me?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
Uh,
dropping down. Bye. Sorry.
It includes you because you're a grandma. Stop.
Okay,
Add
what
it
you want?
again.
Yes,
Add it
sir.
again.
Yes,
They
sir.
come over your house, right? They come over your house. They stay at your house. If you
Oh
get tired
no.
of it, hey, at least you can send them back home.
Mm-hmm. But
That's a good thing, isn't it?
they don't need to come to my house. I don't
How
allow
many
that.
people in the
Sorry.
chat are grandmas?
I don't
Grandmas,
allow that.
grandmas?
Huh?
Why you don't let them come over?
Yeah, because
I
I
had
would.
them for 30. Oh, wait. No, that's my daughter age. I had them for 15, 17 years. No, thank you. It's my time to shine. Hello.
What about the great grandkids?
Well, I don't have that yet.
You cannot exclude me. I want grandkids. Stop playing with me.
Anyway, back to us, the truth.
She get on my nerve, y'all. She get on my nerve.
I love you, boo. Yeah. No, my kids lived with me until they was in their 30s. So this is my time to shine. Hello, bye-bye.
Mm.
No,
Together
I want
said,
grandkids. I want grandkids. Like I want grandkids.
and you know, look what Together said. She
I
said
saw
she
what she
called.
said. I know she called her dogs done. You knew. I know. I heard. She done it more than once too.
Wait a minute, how many she got now?
Too many.
Wait a minute,
So
she had one pup.
no, she got more than one right now. I
I
think
think
it's
she got
like three,
3.
right? 3, 4.
What
3.
the heck?
Yeah.
Oh, Together, you're gonna regret that. You're gonna
So,
regret it.
the truth, I want to be a grandma, and I'm literally waiting because I want to be a grandma before I pass on, and I want to be a grandma before I'm not able to, run around and play with the babies, for sure.
And again, she think it's all fun and games. They gonna come, hey, your daughters, your sons gonna come, hey, you can't keep you gonna say yeah, cause you want them around. Then I'm sir, they gonna
I
just come,
want.
hey, they gonna ask you, they just gonna come drop them off.
I already told them they can do that. I told them they can come live with me. What you talking about?
Uh-oh. And again, she don't know what she asking for, do she?
I do know what I'm asking for.
Oh,
See,
no,
yep, 4
but
dogs.
to be real, grandkids are the fountain of youth.
Yep.
They are the
Big
fountain.
play, Armando. Armando, come on if you
Hello,
can.
Armando.
Armando.
But I tell you though, kids is a family use. They are our future. They smarter than we could imagine they could be, but
Yep.
they need fertilizer. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And some of these parents these days are not parents.
No, they trying to be friends with these kids.
Hmm. Be friends with them. Oh, sir. And another thing is what you were talking about on your show today. At it again.
Oh, with that jigaboo?
Yeah. And uh, I say this right here. Some of these kids are spoiled. Grandparents spoiled, mother and father spoiled. And no reason some of these kids do not learn their lesson. Every time they get in trouble, their parents or grandparents gonna bail them out of trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Then when they get in some serious trouble, their parents can't get them out. They don't know how to act. Oh, they ain't my child. Just like I said, they ain't my child.
Yep. They definitely go in that direction. And the thing is, like the little girl said, I'm gonna get my mama to come and beat you up. What? Now your mama gotta be in this? I thought it was just us two. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But I
I
always
want to ask you a question about that little girl. She wasn't rolling her neck at you. At the same
Yeah,
time, was it?
yeah, she did.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
She did, and I'm thinking in my mind, like, she must be special needs. When I saw that, I said, "She's special needs to come to my bus with that attitude," because I'm a parent. I'm a grandparent. I don't play them games with kids that wanna be tough. You know, when you live in Chicago, no, 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 no. But the other thing I thought about is that we'll see. We'll see. Because next week, I might be here, I might not, because I might have to fight a mom, I might not. I don't know. I don't
Look, we don't have to start. So you try to say we don't have to start your GoFundMe?
know. No, you don't need no GoFundMe. I'm just gonna have that videotape around there because I'm like, I don't know what kind of people raise these kids, but I will fight children. Get out of my face. You don't do that. You don't do that. You gotta pick your battles. Always, always. This I don't know. I don't fight little kids. I'm just playing. I just leave it up to the board to decide what they want to do. Welcome back, you know.
Hello.
Don't you hello me.
Hey, I keep getting a call. I'm sorry.
Hey,
I
girl,
got.
you need to get off that phone and put on your Android.
I would if I had it charged up enough.
Oh, you knew. You
What?
charge up
You
all the stuff.
need to have all your phone,
I'm
all your
watching video.
electronic
I was
stuff.
ask Armando to stop sending me sending me emails,
Armando
and I'm
has
looking at
nothing
videos.
to
No,
do
I'm
with
just
you.
kidding. I'm kidding, Armando. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Look, let me say it right. Armando has nothing to do with
Armando.
you.
Armando.
Otherwise, you got to roll your R.
Yes,
Armando.
Armando.
But I'm gonna ask y'all about this right here. I think it's happening somewhere in Chicago, up in Illinois, some out of skirts of Chicago.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Where
That
you
school
from,
shooting,
Drew?
Which one?
Atlanta.
Oh, the recent one?
Yeah, about the parents that got charged with 4 counts of whatever, I forgot what the charge was. Do you think they were right for charging the parents in that?
Wait, can you say? Okay, tell me a little bit about it because I don't remember one where the parents were charged.
This one was out of I think somewhere around this time I live outskirts of Chicago. These two parents
Mm-hmm.
knew this child had something wrong with him,
Mm-hmm.
and the school had said they had resources for because he had drawings of all he was kind of drawings, right?
Mm-hmm.
They got him a gun for his birthday. They
Mm-hmm.
took him to the gun range, teach him how to shoot it,
Mm-hmm.
and he shot it. He shot at the school,
Okay,
and they
so they're blaming them because they got lessons. He got lessons from his parents.
yeah,
But did
and
they
give him
know he was gonna
the
go shoot? Did he know? Did they know he was gonna go shoot him?
oh the school told him. They showed him the drawing,
No, no, no,
and
no,
guess
no.
what the
I'm
parents?
saying the parents when they taught him how to shoot, did they say, "Hey, I'm teaching you guys this so you guys can go do this"?
No, they didn't say it, but the thing is, the school warned them about that and
Mm.
gave their parents resources to go get him evaluated. And their excuse was they couldn't take off from their job. Let that sink in. Anybody?
Well, we gonna let this sink in. Remember that incident I told you that happened with my granddaughter? And I told you knew about it. I sent you a video, but I sort of edited it to show you what happened. Guess
Yeah,
what?
I got to look at it. And they started to charge the parent. I mean, they charged the parent because they had the resources, but they ignored the school, what the school was telling them. You see what I'm saying? They had evidence that their son was was going to do this, but they didn't do nothing about it. So that's why they charged them with forecast aggravated assault.
Mm.
She's bad. That
Doggone
doggone
it. If I
I keep
fall
telling about
off
that
one
doggone.
more time, if I fall off one more time, you might as well just see me in the chat. I'm not even playing. I'm not gonna keep going up and down with this doggone thing.
You getting your exercise?
Why you keep getting lost, your call off?
Huh?
Why your call get lost?
I don't know. Every time, like I get a call and then it knocks me off. Like you guys can't hear me, so I end up having to drop off and come back in.
Oh, so this is the question I posed to the people in the chat and y'all too.
All right,
Should
go
the
for it.
parents start? Should the parents start to be? Should they start charging the parent for what the kids do, especially if they know and they get resources?
I think yes, because if they're teaching them kids to do something illegal, then yeah, they should be charged. I mean, you making that bed, you gonna lay up in it. You teaching that child to shoot and how to shoot and perform however he's performing, you going to jail, bruh. Sorry.
And they bought the gun for his birthday.
Huh?
And they bought that gun for his birthday.
There you go. You got crazy parents in there buying. And how old was this kid?
I forgot how old he was, but I'm gonna get that.
He's underage though, right? He's underage. He's not an adult.
No, he's underage.
Mm.
He ain't 18. Put it that way.
Okay, well then, yeah, they should definitely, yeah, definitely. Actually, that is actually kind of the law. If your child does something and they're underage, you could get in trouble for that as parents if you know about it. Yes.
And they started to charge parents. You know that, right?
Huh?
They started to charge parents for what the kids do now.
Yeah.
The kids get sentenced and the parents started to get sentenced.
Yep.
And this is the question I got right here. Why in the hell you gonna choose your job over your kids' mental health? And when the employer came to court and the lawyer asked, could she have taken the day out to see about her child? He said yes, she could have did that. But she told them, oh, she couldn't take off. So it ain't like they didn't know. So in other words, that means people are not keeping an eye on their child, what they doing, not being looking. You gotta be a nosy parent. You know how our parents used to be nosy with us.
I'm a POS. At least I used to when they were little. Parent over shoulder.
Yeah.
My kids didn't get on the internet unless I knew what they were on the internet for.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Always on their shoulder. Oh, your friend. Oh, have I met them before? No, you can't go nowhere. I need to see them. I need to meet their parents.
My kids were like probably they had one more year in high school before they even went anywhere by themselves. My kids were I always had my kids with me. I'm sorry to say I was a hovering parent, but my kids are safe, and my kids have never seen the side of any bars, of any type of bar.
Period. They ain't seen no inside no type of bar.
Nope. They've never been in jail, no prison, no nothing. Knock on wood that it never ever happens. But yes, my kids have been brought up to where they don't do anything illegal.
Oh, they ain't went to no bar yet, huh?
Trey.
No, I didn't say a bar. My son worked at a bar, but I'm talking about bars and metal bars behind the bars where the other men are at.
Tell your mama she don't know something.
Huh?
I said, Trey, come on board. Tell your mama she don't know something.
Hey, nigga, hey, you do. You know how I got out of your skin? You know how I just got out of your skin with that one?
No, because you're trying to say bar as in like drinking bar, but hey, they're old enough to do that if they want to do that. I don't
I
have
used
anything to do with that. But as far as like I'm talking about prison and jail, they never seen the side of that.
I know,
They barely
but
get tickets. They don't even like getting tickets. My kids don't like to pay nobody no money if they don't need to.
hell, who do?
Exactly. So why would you do anything you don't want to pay for? Just saying.
But you don't know what they did at school.
Oh, no, I didn't say I knew everything they did at school. No, no, no. I'm saying what they did around me. Like, okay, let me tell you something. And I told at it again earlier today. I think it was today or was it yesterday? Yeah, today. My son was 19 years old when he went to the army. He has not cursed in front of me. Like I never heard him curse in front of me, not one time. Okay. What he did at school and not in front of me, I can't say. I'm not a fly on the wall, right? He came back. My son said the F bomb in front of me, and I said, "What you said?" He said, "Oh, I'm sorry, Ma. I'm sorry." I said, "Who the heck got you cursing?" The army, the military. You're supposed to go there to learn something, not to learn to curse like you came from a bar somewhere.
Hey, I would tell you now. Sometimes, sometimes cussing ain't too bad. You know what I'm saying? That if
No,
you're doing
no,
it
no,
all
no,
the
no,
time.
no.
Oh, hold on, I'll tell you why.
They
I'll tell you
respect
why.
me. My kids would never say curse words. Like if they came home and told me a child cursed, they would say, "Oh, he said the F word. Oh, he said H word." They don't even say hell. Okay? They literally would say they said the H word. They never said the word. They would say that letter, the very beginning of a word. And they like I said, they respected us in this house. They respected myself and my husband and myself, right? But what I'm saying is he went to the army and he was a whole nother kid. He cursed in front of me. And I was just like, what the what? I thought they're supposed to help not make you like that. Like that was hard. That was hard to swallow that.
Yeah, but it's like what you expect anything less from him? And it's like when when you get around when some kids get around certain groups of people, right? When they're in school,
Yeah.
and you catch them doing something they normally don't do.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna yell at them, do what you got to do, whatever you got to do to them. But guess what? It's just like if you got a daughter
Mm-hmm.
and you don't like the guy that you with,
Mm-hmm.
and you try to get her away from that guy, but let's be known to you, you pushing her closer to the guy anyway.
You making it worse.
Yeah,
Yeah. No, okay, so like, okay, the reason why as far as I know, a lot of people, like the kids would, like if somebody came up to me and tried to tell me that my kid said something, the kids would say, he lying, he ain't never said that word. So let me tell you why I know pretty much, I'm not saying my kids never cursed at school. They just never did it in front of me. And a lot of kids would come up to me and tell me that they didn't, because I would ask. I would not sit there and say, "Oh, my kids are the 100% innocent of anything." No, I'm not saying they're 100% innocent of everything. But I used to be a substitute teacher, and I subbed at their school. I was a substitute teacher at their school. Anytime they had a job for me, I took that job and I worked at that job. If I wasn't working, I was volunteering so I could be at that school at all times. That's how I saw my son literally hit a kid in his throat because he was taunting his brother. He kept messing with his brother and he told him, "Look, stop messing with my brother." He didn't want to stop. So my son took his fist and he hit him in his throat. And that boy from there on was the best friend for my son. And he literally did not want to come around here. Like he would not disrespect him in any way. And he stopped messing with his brother. He got the respect because he got hit in the throat.
yeah. Respect Queen E. Jane, Lady Eve. This right
Hello.
here, and I will tell you this right here. With that right there, and I will tell you, my mom used to do that too. Substitute at the school I was in,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't get with. I'm tell you what, some of these kids will cuss you out in a minute these days.
Mm-hmm. I know he is.
And
I know.
you be looking at them like, what the?
Yeah.
How?
They got a lot of them disrespectful children. They do. They do.
Yeah.
I had a kid who tried to claim, and he went and told his mom. See, I knew not his mom. He told his grandmother. He told his grandma that I put my hands on him, right? I said, really? Where did I put my hands at? When did I put my hands on you? And where was this? Oh, in the hallway in front of blah, blah, blah class. I said, oh, really? Go look at the camera and see if I put my hands on that child at that time. Guess what? He lied, and his grandma whooped his tail because he lied and tried to say that I put my hands on him. I would never put my hands on a child. And he sat there lying on me. And
Yeah.
I guess he must have not knew there was cameras all up in that school, and they busted him. Grandma whooped that tail up and down that hallway.
You notice the
And she made him
difference?
apologize too.
Yeah. And have y'all noticed the difference in the world that we grew up in and the world they growing up in?
Mm-hmm.
We didn't have cameras everywhere. We didn't have cameras in school. But we did have that discipline, that mindset, as if you think adult said something wrong, you tell your parents.
Right.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Nowadays, shoot, you see teachers and kids fight.
I seen the one that she called herself trying to keep him from coming into class because he was late. So he got his arm smashed because he tried to put his arm in the class, and she smashed his arm, and he came in and he punched her behind. She fell back.
And this was at I seen two girls came late to a college class, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's them. Don't pass that class, right? That's on them.
Yeah.
Guess what the teacher does? Call security and call the cops on them to get out of the classroom.
Wow.
Because they were late.
Wow.
So, what does that make that professor look like?
Well, first of all, I'm surprised that he did anything, because when they go to college, they're on their own. All he's there to do is to teach. If you're late, you're late. If you're walking in late, I mean, there's nothing they can do, because they're actually not there to babysit you in any way. They're just there to teach you, and that's it. Nothing else. Not like at school where you're coming in and you're disrupting the class, right? I'm talking like high school, elementary, junior high school, pre-K, whatever. You know what I'm saying? At that time, you're disrupting the class. But anything in college would not be considered disrupting the class. But you're late, but they're not going to say anything to you because you just missed whatever it is that you missed. That's what college is like. It's different than regular school.
Yeah, but the thing is, he thought they do. In his mind, he thought that they were disrupting the class.
And he was an old white guy, right?
Yeah.
I figured that. Grandpa always got something to say.
And think about this. Would you want your child to learn from somebody like that?
No.
Bingo. And it's a whole lot of scenarios that goes on.
Yeah, he's just trying to start trouble, and he is a control freak. That's all that's about.
Yeah. It's just like we was talking about earlier. That men and women, you got to be careful who you are with. Because you do not know. Because some people, a whole lot of people live double lives.
Right.
They don't put it out there.
Yeah.
Would I be lying if I say that? A whole lot of people live double lives. By double lives, I mean they want to be on the straight track, but on the opposite side of the track. Them kind of lives.
Right.
So, as a woman,
Abigail, you sleeping woman, over there?
She cooking.
Okay.
How would just like we was talking about, Mr. Chicago said, some women insecurity, feel
Mm-hmm.
like they can't get nobody else.
Right.
But the real woman gonna see through all of that and say, "Hey, wait a minute,
Mm-hmm.
hey, she been on lockdown the cave on his butt."
Just
If
saying.
she been locked down the cage, and then you know what else would hurt her most though?
Hmm.
Try to explain to the children when they get old enough why they are not with their father.
Right.
That was to her that him doing what her finding out what he was doing with somebody else of the same
Right.
sex. I think that'll hurt a woman more than a man going cheating on her with a woman.
Yeah. I feel you.
That'll hurt.
Look in the private chat.
Oh, here what you put in there now.
Nothing. That's the first time I even said anything. What you mean now?
Yeah,
And hello, Eve, if I didn't say hello. Huh?
yeah, I'm finna close out is at it again. She gonna make sure she burning the chicken.
Oh my goodness. At it again. You there, girl? Hello.
Cause I'm about to shut it down. And she got to say her salutations.
Don't mess with my chicken, okay?
You do. You
He
know
wants
when I
you to
say
just say
something.
what you have to say. That's all it is.
Hey, see, you know when I said that she gonna come back there.
Yep. Don't mess with her chicken.
I'm gonna edit again.
Don't mess
Oh
with her
yeah.
chicken.
Y'all
But
funny.
yeah. But what have we learned from the days from from your live and this live about kids, about the download men that try to play both sides of the fences?
But I
Anyway, I
learned,
get that from.
Yeah, what did you learn, woman?
ma'am,
What did you learn, woman?
I learned that if I got with somebody or I was with somebody that was down low, I mean to end the relationship peacefully.
Yes.
But if they refuse to leave, my kid's gonna know. Picket signs, everything, okay? Mm-hmm. And what else we talking about?
Hmm.
Uh-huh. The stuff we talking about with the people and the kids.
Yeah.
It it it, it yeah, oh yeah. I'm about to speak in another tongue right now. Mhm. Because, you know, you would never be able to treat somebody else's kid like your kid, right?
Right.
My thing is, as a bus driver, when your kid get on my bus, they become my kid.
Right.
I watch and learn from their
Right.
behavior,
Mm-hmm.
and that's how I address the situation. I'm
Right.
not gonna treat no kid regardless. You might be the bad A kid on my bus, but when it comes to safety and we gotta evacuate, we all together,
100%.
and you know it. So your kids
Mm-hmm.
become my kids.
Yep.
And what else we talking about? What else we talk about?
Yeah,
Our
we did
kids
go down a
gonna
lot
be
of rabbit holes.
chicken.
Yeah, we did go down a lot of rabbit holes.
Mm-hmm.
About the rabbit holes. What about the rabbit holes?
You
They
knew.
ain't do
You didn't
they
tell about
look,
hey,
they ain't
oh,
do their job.
at it again. You
What?
mean you knew to tell you about I be going down these rabbit holes over here?
Yeah, he goes down rabbit holes. He goes deep.
She mentioned rabbit holes, but what I heard is a lot of like you news perspective on things, as far as her son and how they treat it and so forth. Or how
Mm-hmm.
she'll run her household.
Right.
Yeah. So what rabbit holes? What kind of rabbit holes you go down? You know, IG me, okay? You too. Yeah, just IG me. And together, I'm sorry you couldn't get up. You didn't come up here with us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wish you would have came up here.
Love you, baby. Been rock. Thank
Oh,
you so much.
yeah. This is kind of like the mild version of the rabbit hole. Whether you
Mhm.
knew.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
a rabbit hole, you just throw a conversation out there and everybody get an answer?
No. A rabbit hole is like when you go into a conversation and you
I
go
ain't
deep.
watched Alice in
You
Wonderland.
go deep into the conversation. Like you go so
I
deep that you can't come out of it. Like that kind of that's what a rabbit hole is. Like you go really deep into it.
ew, I got ADHD. I do. You know, you want to look for me on something.
Daddy.
I already lost a friend. What's her name was?
Oh Lord.
Hey, what my
She's-
what my new friend name was that was over here. She was like, "That's not you on there." Oh,
just Jay. But
just Jay, you're so pretty. Is that not you? I need to hear that voice again. I will change it
oh,
up as much as possible. I'm trying to learn to be British.
oh my
well,
God.
yeah, you know it's your time to go.
Yes, it is my time to go. I
Uh-uh.
shall go.
Cause
I shall go. Huh?
hubby told me not tonight, baby.
Huh?
Hubby told me not tonight.
Not tonight. What?
Our husband told us not tonight. He said he want to watch the show by himself. You don't want to cuddle. He like, please, edit. Get your girl, you know. Take her in the bathroom or something. As long as you don't interrupt my news channel. I said, okay, dear.
I cannot with her. I cannot with you. Add it again. I
I
cannot.
just got mad at him because he ain't sent me no Christmas gift.
So,
We've been together this long. You gave her everything, but you ain't give me nothing.
the
Wait till
truth,
I
the reason why she's saying, okay, so my husband is her husband and somebody else's husband. We share my husband.
right,
But
we sharing
we
husbands,
share him
baby.
from far away.
Wait till I come down there. You're gonna be like, God dog, God dang.
See,
She
I
wants too
already,
much.
I already know. Hey, I already know. Look. I muted myself because I'm over here laughing. I'm over here in tears. I'm over here in tears.
D Truth, keep
So,
it up. Don't
so
be part of
listen,
your family
let me
too.
explain to you. My kids are her kids and her kids are my kids. So we share each other's family. But we don't
Yep.
live none of us live in the same state. So now the other one, she lives in Australia, and I wish she was in the chat because that you're gonna laugh at her. She is
Oh, street.
hilarious. You know who I'm
Yeah.
talking about, Screetsy. So
Mhm.
Screetsy was. She said when she comes down here, she said
Come
she
down
gonna
here.
have me in the maid's room. I'm gonna be in the maid's room, and she's gonna be in the room with my husband. I was like, okay, we'll see how that works out.
Oh, so Screesy is my competitor, huh?
Yes, treat
I will
Uh-oh.
take
Screetsy.
her down under. I promise you that. Oh yeah, we just like to have fun. But anyway, true. So you said
Yeah,
East Coast. Where you from?
it has to be this.
I'm
Huh?
down south. I'm down south.
Down south. What part of down
Yeah,
south?
Yeah,
I ain't that far down south.
which is the one we already had. Hmm.
Look, D Truth, I'm not asking you for your exact location. What state?
Georgia. I'm in the GA, ATL.
Oh Lord. Gotcha.
In the ATL,
Uh-huh.
Atlanta, Georgia.
Do
Okay.
not read what Together just said. Do not read what Together
Yes,
just said.
Huh?
yes, it is some sisters, sister, wife, and
What
S.
happened? What did I just miss?
Oh, you too, Miss Chicago. I was just clowning y'all. There ain't nobody sharing mine. Okay, I'm sorry to say.
Oh, definitely no.
No, we don't do that. This is just like, let's just say,
Hey, play.
no, who? It's who? It's who? I done turned into an owl. It's a who?
Look, together said this is sister wife mess.
Yes,
Girl,
that's what she said. No, so basically it's like what they call virtual reality.
yeah,
They the AIs and I'm the real one.
right. And I just said, send me some eggs every now and then. Let me know you care. If you want to flock off some chickens every now and then, that would be great. I don't know
Right,
if they're gonna be alive or not, but
right.
because I love chicken. Just look out for us, sister.
Yeah. And for any of y'all that hadn't subbed up to At It Again, she is funny. She is funny.
Oh God.
Go sub up to her. Hey, she gonna have you in tears. She gonna have
I,
you in tears.
and look, together I already know. But my thing
Yeah.
is, a lot of people really don't. Uh, and this is what I heard from somebody that came over tonight. They were like, "Oh, I like the. I come over there, but I don't too much care to connect because you got your YouTube kids." Let me get this straight. These are kids or whoever the hell they are. These are kids that feel safe where I'm at, and they
Right,
decide to connect with us. Like you knew with Kid
right.
Leroy and all that stuff, they feel safe coming into a fun community, and that's why they over there. Those
Hmm.
kids I got in there, they not just regular YouTube people. They are people that got
You got singers, actors,
they playing movies, stuff
gamers.
that
Yep.
you watch, and all that stuff. So that's why I said, I don't advertise that a lot, but I just keep it, to myself with them. You knew, she know,
Hmm.
together, she know, and we just do that because if that's where they feel safe at, by all means. That's why I said, oh, they want to play games because they want to challenge each other. Or okay,
Hmm.
See, I play games over here, but I play the games I play. I want to challenge the mind without you have to. People had to go Google stuff. That's
oh yeah,
why. That's why I ask question off the wall question because I
hmm
want to. That's why I ask genuine questions. I
right.
want to genuinely ask them.
Oh, you
Sometimes,
got it.
so when I put a title up there, like I said, my show, let's talk like adult, and I'm putting in nothing else out there. Ain't no telling what I'm gonna cover out my mouth and start talking about because I want a
Sure
genuine answer.
don't.
I want a genuine response.
I
Sure
see
don't.
that. I see that. Look, what would you do if you found out this? And what that happens with the YouTube algorithm is somebody gonna come across that and they say, "What would you do if you found out this?" That's all they need. That's all they need right there. You found out this? Found out what? And it can't be no what you call that? What people do? What people do when they hackfish you?
When they
Yeah,
do what?
Catfish you. I call it catfish. But when you do clickbait, clickbait.
Oh yeah, clickbait. Yeah.
Yeah, it can't be none of that. I did that. And my first year, this dude stole
but the thing is,
$2,800.
but you know what? At it again, and you knew in chat when I put that, it was a genuine question. What would you
Right,
do? You see what I'm
right.
saying?
Yeah.
And and what I was talking about is what would you do in that situation that if you was in that situation.
Right.
Right.
So
He
it is
Scenarios.
it just it is what it but like I said, you gotta mention at it again. You dropped your own link in here.
you got a wrench too. You just don't know it.
Yeah, you won't know
Oh,
until you go back in the chat.
I know. You know I know.
You
You
know
knew
I
you
know.
know. You
You knew
knew.
and you know.
You knew you know.
Yeah. These and those seven two you knew. And we are going 2 weeks we're gonna get back on that case too.
Okay.
That Tamla Harford case, we're gonna discuss it.
Yes. They
Let's
threw
go
that
deep.
poor girl over that doggone balcony. That made me so mad. Oh my God. And they're lying with their little white tails. Oops, Caucasian.
Boy, she get hyped.
Blonde hair,
She
blue
get hyped.
eyesers.
Pink people.
Huh?
Just call them pink people.
The non-melanated people.
Pink people.
Pink people?
Yes.
I'll be dang.
Look,
Yeah.
I got this color palette, and it's
Mm-hmm.
called "What's Your True Color?" So they can't call me black. They can call me African American. My color is honey roasted chestnut brown.
Hello.
Hello. And when I put it
Hello.
on applications, I don't get a job. So what?
I'm a pale olive person.
Oh boy. I don't know what I'm doing with these two. Look, look here. I can't together. I got you pinned for a show on Friday. I got you pinned for a show on Friday with these two lovely ladies up here.
Yep.
So
Oh, never mind. Never mind.
Oh Lord have
so
mercy.
so get what you knew and add it again. So y'all get. I ain't gonna say get y'all story straight. Y'all, they know what woman issues, whatever. It's
So,
Oh yeah,
gonna
yeah.
be.
Yeah.
but we need a fourth person, right?
I'm working on that.
Oh, okay.
I'm working
Gotcha.
on that.
All right,
Got you.
everybody. I
Gotcha,
gotta get going.
Presidente.
Gotta get going. Y'all have a good evening. Thanks for having me up on the panel.
Don't you silence me. We're gonna be in the same room watching the movie or whatever with our husband.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Better be something I want to hear. Cause they'll be like, honey, I don't want to watch this. You'd be like, I'll watch this.
But I enjoyed y'all two lovely ladies up
Thank
here.
you,
Y'all
thank
made
you.
me laugh. Y'all gave me some great insight.
Thank you.
Although I threw a whole lot of questions and scenarios at y'all handled it beautifully.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Hello, Armando. Armando. Okay.
She's still
Okay.
saying that.
Yeah, and like I always say, respect to the chat, respect
100%.
to add it again at her channel. You knew at her channel. If y'all ain't checked them out, go check them out. And everybody else who got a channel that's in here. And like I always say, love and respect yourself. If you love and respect yourself, seek through all the BS. And love yourself, because who gonna love you better than you love yourself?
Amen.
Why did Cyrus said it better?
What she say?
I can bring me my flowers. I can write my name in the sand. Come on, you know. I can hold my own hand, and you just won't understand.
And we out.
Okay. Hey, hey.
Bye, y'all.
Bye. Arrivederci, bonsoir, sayonara, ni hao.